What's good, fam? It's the God. What's good? What's good? What's good, God and goddesses, seekers, watchers. Welcome into the therapy room. Man, I felt compelled to do a part two on suicide. Being a survivor, uh, one not ashamed to tell people I'm a survivor. I survived myself. Shit, survived my outer self. I should say probably. You know. Um, I don't think we realize people how serious of the times we're in. Don't want to, not here to stoke fear, bring panic, paranoia, stuff like that. No, never that. But to bring awareness to those of us that have a mental strength, that have the mental capacity to uh, compartmentalize things, not take things personal, separate personal from business. Um, those of us that get in relationships and are strong-minded and understand not to put all in it, meaning empty your whole heart, so that when somebody, the other individuals or individuals hurt each other, that you got a little left in the tank, reserved in the tank, that um, it affects you, but it doesn't take you emotionally down, right? Let's look at some facts. This is part two to suicide. Hope take a pen and paper, and I'll wait a little bit. You guys get that. Um, love you to record, and record on your devices or whatever. Um, when you start doing the things that we do on a spiritual level, and you put out the positive energy, understanding that energy is going to come back to you, and you must be able to read the signs and understand the signs for you to continue on in your path, your journey, because you're no longer being led by your flesh, right? You're asking to be guided by the spirit, to your soul. And this happening, several signs that I've seen is family and friends showing me signs that they might not be suicidal, but walking down that path. People gotta understand, we must, you must. How people feel about you is irrelevant to you. You must make that irrelevant to you. It's just a mark. It's just a mark of, are you on the right path, or you're not on the right path, or you're doing all right. You're in the middle. Things around you, people around you, are just indications on how you are performing in your life. And once you understand the alchemy on how to make that energy work for you, wow, I'm trying to tell you, it is the most powerful and simple thing to do. Transforming negative energy into positive. Transforming negative energy away from you, because it serves you no purpose. transforming your own negative energy to positive energy. We talked about this. I'm such in a race space. Awesome. Just couldn't tell you. You just have to see it. To see me have to deal with something, a situation, and it has negative energy, and immediately transform that negative energy as soon as I can get to some positive components that I can put it towards. It's a beautiful thing. If I've already exhausted my means of running, walking, exercising, weightlifting, meditating, yoga, then I can bring myself back to my meditation. Because it's already proven to myself that once I go through one of them tools, uses, I'm back to me. I'm back to balance. No qualms. But you have to have your heart in it. You have to know. It's beyond belief. I believe this person. I believe that person. I believe this exists. No, I don't believe shit. I know. Sitting still. Going within. I can control every aspect of my intentions. My intuitive nature. My awareness on how this wants to overtake this. That it's always thinking of a way to outsmart this. That's the alchemy. What energy do I listen to intuitively? Which one do I? Or how do I connect them so that they're on the same page? Because when it's disconnected, my energy is subservient to me. Doesn't work. Did my research in America since 2019. Let's first say, if you're out there, young person, older person, middle age, and you having suicidal thoughts, suicidal tendencies, hotline I got is 1-800-273-3255. Give them a call. Give them a call. 1-800-273-3255. Man, I'm telling you, hey, everybody needs somebody to talk to. Everybody. Everybody. I'm 52 years old. And I got people like 41, 42, 46, 47. Listen to my problems. Younger than me. And let me tell you something. I listen with everything I got. Because I understand the energy. Almighty, the universe, hey, they don't be caring about who they bring it through. Source does not care about who they bring it through. If goddamn cat start talking to your ass, you gonna sit there and listen to that goddamn cat. One, because you seen the hell, this goddamn cat talking. But two, you understand the cat talking for a damn reason, because the cats don't talk. So I need to listen. So I understood quickly, long time ago, boy, you can get that message any kind of way. As long as it makes sense to you. As long as it makes sense to you. Okay? In 2019, the leading cause of cases in USA. Suicide top 10. Number 9, 2019. Going off the CDC data, all right, ASFA website. 2019, we had 47,511 Americans who died of suicide. Among that, we had 1.3 million attempts. 1.3 million attempts. It was sad to say, not by the ages or gender or anything, but for every 1,000 people, 13 committed suicide. 100,000, I apologize. For every 100,000 people, 13 of them committed suicide. From 2010 to 2019, we peaked the highest in our society, suicide rate. We understand that we had the little depression in 2008, right? When Barack took over, President Barack Obama, honorable. So a lot of people lost their jobs, houses, companies, all right? Middle-aged group, middle-aged white men are the highest amongst Americans to commit suicide. That attribute to, we understand that in America, everything predominantly owned by our Caucasian brothers, all right? So they're the CEOs of all these big companies, techs and stuff, so these companies go down and things. We heard in the news, I think it was Murdoch, prominent lawyer who had his follies with finances and stuff and looked to result into killing his family member, it looked like. All right. So this is not something new that we usually, when our society goes down with the companies and things like that, we see these individuals opting out, can't take the pressure. Then we could wonder why in our Hispanic, lower income, black, lower income communities, you don't see it so much, no prominent. I mean, we have to understand the dynamic of the psychology in it. If you're raised in hardship, not having much and all that, and you adapt to it, all right, and the cycle of the hardship continues like we have, right? We're still in the ghetto, still welfare, still food stamps, still this, that. Then that's one of our unique abilities in our culture, is to our resilience, our make something out of nothing. I talked about that in my earlier videos. So that being said, some of us don't even realize we live in the ghetto. I mean, wow. I mean, it's just crazy. Some of us don't even recognize it until we get older and get out and be like, wow, man, I was poor as hell. That's just facts. And those that are stuck in it, they're not looking at their poverty as like those that aren't in it, look outside looking in. All right. I always tell people, the most sound people on earth is that poor person, that person that ain't got much, that person that can't go to the mall all the time, ain't eating fast food all the time. Hell, they in touch more than anybody else, because they ain't out there living no facade. They being real to themselves. They forced to be real to themselves. Yeah, I got some holy ass shoes on. I still got to go to school. So we're forced to be who they are. Shit, this is who I am right now. I was listening to Oprah this weekend, and I'm not an Oprah fan, really. Not elite fan. People, I don't look at stars as stars. They're just people, just like us, that chase their ambitions and dreams and put the same effort in that you do with your job that I did with my 23 years and 6 months. So if I would just push that energy into whatever they was doing, it same thing. We could accomplish the same thing. But I was listening to her and I was impressed on some of the things, a lot of the things, all the things she said. Interesting how they coming out now. These lead with their blueprint on how they made it and how they able to do things and things like that. And I don't know if it's because of like we talk about the changes coming out, the gold ages coming into whatever we're in now. Could be, who knows. But I want you to listen to something. Listen to this for me, what she says.
To make yourself whole. Not perfect, but whole and full. Your real work in life, your real work, is to fill yourself till your cup runneth over, so that you're never grasping and needy, clamoring and insecure. But that you can live your life assured in your worthiness and your right to be here and to become the best version of yourself as a woman being.
You came from very modest circumstances. You didn't come from a wealthy family.
Well, modest is not the word.
Well, I was trying to be polite.
I mean, I was actually poor. And a lot of the girls at my school, actually all the girls from my school are poor. And I was saying to them just recently, I was just in South Africa for a graduation, you all are come from the same circumstances. You were poor.
All right, so a while back in one of my videos, I was talking about the Kabbalah. And in the Kabbalah, we was talking about how the Almighty, when we came down here, we're here, and our intentions, we can receive whatever we need through our prayer, meditation, whatever you do, you can receive from the source. That's what the source wants. It wants you to ask for whatever you need. We have gotten down here in a physical state and feel that due to our physical state, we don't have the powers, or we've lost the powers, or some of us don't even know that we have the powers, period. All right. We've allowed others to make them powerful or assume they're powerful, so we give the power to them. All right, your priest, your minister, things like that. So you look to them to talk to the sources, the spirits, and all that. When in reality, you have that power. Right? This is what they be hiding from you, or what they won't tell you in the churches and stuff like that. This is what makes spiritual folks frustrated, because they know this stuff. Right? They know all this. Oprah demonstrated. I actually thought Oprah was a Christian. Shit. I don't know why. I mean, I guess through her movies and dealing with Tyler Perry and being from the South and stuff like that. But actuality, Oprah's spirituality. She's a spiritual woman. But not that I thought she was Christian, but I thought her cover was that. All right. Like I said, we all got these masks and stuff that we perceive this, but we don't want people to know behind closed doors. But it's just the fact that Oprah just don't talk about it. All right. She just does it. She just goes and manifests. So she knows the power. She knows the power of Kabbalah. And she knows the power of alignment, source. And that's what she was saying right there is, once you're tapped in, and this is mostly to you women, all right? You, ladies, women, young girls, this is so much your world. I mean, wow, you don't want to be under a controlling man? You don't want to need nothing from a man ever again? You want to be your own woman? Walk your own talk? You want your self-esteem to go sky high? Your confidence to go sky high? Tap in. Tap in. Oh, ladies, tap in. It's a beautiful thing when you're able to engage in young ladies now that come across, say, hey, like what you said, you know, or now your video, gonna watch a video, and I'm trying to use my energy and channel and learn more about what I'm able to do. Hear so many people saying that I have witch abilities and oracle and stuff like yeah. 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 Everything y'all be watching on TV, those sci-fis, and especially the what they got, the American Gods and all that stuff that they got Whoopi in and all them, yeah. Angela Bassett thing, Minecraft, or well, I don't know what that's. They just said it. Whatever that craft is, yeah, that's y'all. Charm, Supernatural. That's all y'all. They, you know, white folk bringing it forward. They showing you and everything. They trying to give you clues and hints and everything. It's you black folks. It's y'all. Y'all running around. It's voodoo. They ain't hollering that. they ain't trying to hear that. They know there ain't no damn voodoo. That's the real. They know. But they want you to go, ooh, and you got candles and you got this and that, and you. They want you to believe that because they understand once you tap in, shit. We changing things. We already changing things, people. Those that don't know. Those that know, we changing. Vicky talk about it all the time. Manifest up on them dates. Yeah. Things that to bring you out of the state that you be in, you got to work your way out of your suicide state. Your suicide thought. It's just you getting stuck in a compartment inside your brain. All right? That's all it is. Imagine you walking through a mansion or something, right? A whole bunch of rooms. And you going through them, trying to find your way. You know there's a clearance, you just can't, it's cloudy, everything, you just can't see it through right now. But you walk through one of these rooms, it's small, and the door locked. You stuck. That's what suicide is. You just stuck right there in that compartment of your brain that's telling you, you ain't nothing. You ugly. People don't like you. People don't want to be around you. You didn't hurt a lot of people. You should die. All these things that are self-inflicted. I say self-inflicted because you're probably not saying that to yourself. But you believe in what somebody telling you. You're absorbing what somebody else is telling you. What do you feel about yourself? And 9 times out of 10 people, the things that people telling you ain't really what you are, who you are. They got you all wrong. Because majority of the time, you're getting this information from hurt people. You're getting this information from people. Where you elevated to? What you ever done in your life to tell me I ain't nothing? To tell anybody they're not nothing? To judge anybody? That's what we need to understand, people. Young people. You can't come to peer pressure. Because the pressure you getting from others, evaluate it. Who it coming from? And 9 times out of 10, if you evaluate and look who the people are talking about you, what they want from you, everything, they ain't got they shit together. That's our problem. That's our problem, people. Of course you're gonna get hatred from people who hate themselves. Come on. When I attempted suicide at 22, 23, it wasn't because of what other people were saying about me. My suicide attempt was because of what I did to somebody else. The pressure and monstrous behavior that I put on somebody else that I couldn't take back. And I was visually and emotionally seeing the person digress because of my actions. Being so young and not having the tools and the mechanism around me to make me aware what I learned after that, Sean, you can't change nobody. Through that situation, dude, all you can do is fix you and be a better you. Excuse me. NC getting to me a little bit. Just be a better you. Work to be, not to do the same stuff, the same things. That was the lesson. And that's why I understand the source wasn't gonna let me go. Not then, you got a bigger person. You got a bigger purpose in life, bro. Probably you've already done that. You did that one time. You used that escape route. Because it's an escape route, y'all. We're not gonna sugarcoat it. We're not gonna play with it. Like me and my partner say today, man, we gotta hit problems on problems, man. We gotta call it for what it is. We cannot glorify no more bad behavior. Especially in our culture, my black culture, man. We toe up. We know it now. We savages. We savage thinking, decision making, understanding. Man, we out there. Yeah, we out there. You can put us out there in the goddamn wild, man. Cause we wild. But you see us making progress through our young ones who are starting to understand that now ain't nobody outside of me gonna fix me. Ain't nobody outside of me gonna care about me more than me. Oh, you see it, man. It's a lovely thing. You see it. Not to diverse, but I see it, y'all. I sat down and watched some college basketball. I ain't watched no college basketball in so long, man. All that stuff. Watch little sports, watch little NBA, little football, watched it. Man, if you don't see the transformation in these young folks, man, I don't know what you're looking at. I seen it. All of them growing their hair out, all of them. You see them, bro. Going back to them African roots and stuff. Going back to them plaits and braids and shit, I don't give a damn what folks think in this damn system. It's going back to that 70s style. Remember that back in the 70s, everybody wore afro. Everybody had their hair out. Everybody had on platforms. Mama and daddy. Everybody. Everybody had on them plaid clothes. Everybody. Everybody was culture. Because we tapped in. Tapped in. And he threw them goddamn crack in there. Shit. And we got tapped out. Components. What do we use? What do you use to help you get back to your balance? Because when you're in a suicide state, you're just in an unbalanced state. That's all. You're in an unbalanced state. Your body, your mind, your soul is locked in a compartment. Okay? That's all it is. That's all it is. I ain't crying, y'all. But I don't matter. You know, y'all know I'll cry in a minute. Because it ain't nothing but shedding, but that instinct getting to me a little bit. That's cool, though. I like it. You just in an unbalanced state. And to get your balance back, you have to do things like walking. I try to walk every day, at least 2 miles, 2.5, 3 if I can get it in. Do a little running in between, you know. I told myself I ain't running no damn more. I ain't ran for over 20 years. My damn feet hurt. So I don't want my feet hurt no more. So I try not to run. Got a little surgery on my little toe and stuff. My little fat big toe got fused up, so I shouldn't be running on it. Got a little pain in it, but here and there. Run, you know. Yoga. But you gotta exercise that body. You gotta keep that body in motion. Okay? Keep that body doing for you. Because what we understand is a sound body will continue to give you a sound mind. Meditation. Man, put it in. Put it in. Up to 11 subscribers. Man, I'm so damn happy, man. Oh, man, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Real talk. I appreciate you. Man, we're going to get there. I hope you 11 subscribers in a month or two, man. I can invite you to my house, man. We be all up in there shining up, showing by the end. They got the laws right in Texas and stuff. We can smoke up, hookah up, you know what I'm saying? I vision that, man. I vision that. Yeah. I'm gonna open a little something. I'm gonna open a little center or something, a little spiritual center. I'm coming, bro. I'm coming hard, y'all. But meditate. Hey, get you some ooh-wee. Hey, that ooh-wee, that sticky ooh-wee. I promote that. Unclouds all kinds of stuff, man. Get your mind off that BO, that BS. Yeah. But you gotta use it in your meditation. You can't just be recreational with it and bring yourself into a dog state. But you don't care about that, where you don't care about a damn thing. No, you don't want that, okay? You don't want that, because they can do that. That's what it could do. And that's when many of y'all out there doing that. If you take that same medicinal prescription and use it for a higher level. I talked to some cats down in San Antonio College. I'm trying to tell you, they tapped in. They part of that 11, that subscribers. It's like, hey, you need to be a professor. I said, nah, man. Oh, man, that's a light moment. I tell you, I'm sorry if I do that. That's the therapy room, y'all. This is what we're here for. I do not want you to be in a manic state, anxiety state, paranoid state. We're supposed to be like this. We're supposed to be able to talk about, identify, and analyze. But I had some of the college kids, man, it's like, hey, I started meditating on that, man. Man, you was right. I see all kinds of stuff. Oh, them cats down there seeing all kinds of stuff, man. I say, bro, you you just might be hitting on some real good stuff, bro. But hey, do you feel good? He's like, yes. Yeah, no, for real. He's like, man, I'm using it and it's helping my studies like I've never imagined. And I told him, I said, bro, I went to CTC down there to get my fill up on my kinesiology degree, man. And every day I was hitting that stuff, man. Look at the damn words and stuff, and that stuff would just stick to you. And I tell people, you have to understand something. If you listening to yourself and you listening to people identify things, that medicinal that you hit, it sticks to you, right? So I feel that anything when you regurgitate as you have done that, it's gonna stick to you. Yeah, learning, all that kind of stuff, go stick to you. And you can easily go up there and be high as hell in the classroom and go grab that shit. Yeah, believe me, I was getting A's, B's up in that moment. Anyway, stress, pain, agitation, frustrated, kids, marriage, family, society, shots, take a shot, don't take a shot, all these things. Money, no money, lack of money, too much money, don't know what to do with it. We see rich people kill themselves all the time. Many of us forget that after Christmas is one of the prominent times when suicide rate is highest. That's because you didn't satisfy everybody on Christmas, bought them everything, spent your hard-earned money, and you get on that next, you in between. Many of our thinking is, yeah, I'm gonna do out because I got income tax coming, I can file income tax. And in between that, we don't realize you pretty much just set yourself up for failure if you went up there and tried to satisfy everybody on Christmas. And then you ain't got nothing on the tree, and then, the next month here, January, you ain't got a pot to pee in, you know what I'm saying, because you waiting on taxes, and then you fiddling your thumb waiting on that tax money to come in so it can balance you out, put you back, or level you up, or whatever. In between, that's the worst time, because you ain't got nothing. Many of us, especially now. A lot of us running around like we got all kinds of stuff. We ain't got nothing. Ain't nobody fooling me. Ain't nobody got no money. If you got money, you gonna use and loan money, or you a good manager. There's some people out there money. You can manage your money well. But you know how I know? When the pickup tow people are in more business and competing with each other, and now they ain't really got to compete, and all you do is sit in their air, go blah, 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 and you see just cars everywhere. Stocked up. Who cars are they? They out here facade and still paying playing that game like we doing it. And people that quit their jobs, stimulus checks ain't came in, so the suicide rate high right now. All right, very high. They're not putting out the numbers. Social media is not the ones that we expect to keep us abreast on things and our livelihoods. They're not putting it out because they know what it's from. This designed plan. All right. A lot of us thought that the depopulation and stuff was gonna come. Them putting us in camps and all this shit, all that. You gonna choke yourself. All right. But how not to, man? Get out there, exercise. All right. Some push-ups, sit-ups. Do that. I'm thinking about starting me a little workout. I'm going to start a little workout program. All right. It ain't much. It ain't not just basic stuff that I do, because I know understand it'll help somebody out there. I ain't like Oprah said, man. I'm just trying to fill my cup up. All right. Fill your cup up. And when you asking from the source got everything. There's your cup. And you just asking the source, hey source, what is it? Something Oprah told me that I'm gonna take heed to. Hey, you have a dream. You bought the blueprint. That's how I knew. Told you, Oprah goddamn Oracle. You got the blueprint. You made it. You did everything before you made the body. Before you came through your vessel. Now you just gotta ask. Go back up. And what's the dream? What's the planet I'm supposed to be on? Because I think I diverted. Through meditation, through self-awareness. Meditate, sit, an hour or two a day. Asking the source, Almighty. Like she said, you can be Jesus, Jehovah, Yahweh, Shiva. Who you want to be, Zudikaius. But let it be somebody. Because I'm a true believer that whoever you call on, now that I understand, them fools gonna answer. They know we got so many names for their asses. All right? They know. They just worried about how sincere is this individual. How sincere is this individual? What can we use this individual for what they're asking for? Are they asking for selfish reasons, or are they asking for reasons that'll help humanity? Because don't they realize we built humanity and they're asking us to help them? Does motherfucker want a car? A nigga want a house? Want money? What you gonna use it for? What you need it for? Is it gonna serve a purpose? Wait a minute. Do you know your purpose? See how they working? So this is some of the things you have to know within yourself. And you have to seek within yourself to get that understanding. Because once you get that understanding, then you can make that connection. But not having an understanding and doing a blind connection, what is that? What did it get you? And that's what we're trying to show our Christian folks and all that going in the church and depend on somebody else to make a blind connection for them. No, you make the connection. The pastor and the minister, the archbishop, the pope, all them, they had a connection already, the umbilical cord. They understand the mystical umbilical cord, the magic wand, the womb, the creator. But you didn't share that with them. Only twins do that, right? Share an umbilical cord. So you didn't share no umbilical cord with no minister, with no pope, with no archbishop. And you can't use theirs. It does not make sense. It doesn't even correspond. Everybody has their own source. See the common sense? You have to bring your confidence. Once you start delving into yourself, loving back yourself, because when you go and exercise, you're just bringing love to yourself. You're letting yourself know, I'm not giving up on you. You see the transformation day by day while you look in there and you analyze yourself, and do that. Write your progress down. Weigh yourself. Don't do it every day, weighing yourself. I wouldn't recommend that as a trainer, all right? Weigh yourself, give yourself 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, all right? Because you give yourself a little span in there. Give yourself time to operate, make failures, adjust. You don't go backwards days. Your self-esteem. You start telling yourself, I love me, man. I love me, sister. But when you tell yourself this, you have to go and operate on yourself. And that goes back to, you love you? Then get out there and put that energy to walking, running, yoga, meditation. Whatever it is to you, invest in you to show you love you. You love you. I love me. And then go sitting in front of the TV and watching other people love themselves. That's not loving you. I love me. And then going listening to Beyonce sing about her affair, whatever, what she goes on with Jay-Z. And yeah, we in Africa with my kids. That's not loving you. Seeing Gucci Mane give change to all this rapper and that rapper, and you, hey man, Gucci Mane making rappers, man. Yeah, man, Gucci Mane. That. What that got to do with you? Sitting there playing that PlayStation game and watching these characters do that and do this and do that, and wishing you was a character that had fireball and all that, and getting into the game or scoring touchdowns and scoring points on the game. Jalen Rose. What they got to do with you? I need my folks to understand. All these things are distractions. To take away from you. To get you away from you. So we're out here committing suicide because we think the end is because I lost my job. Because ain't no money coming in. Because my girlfriend, my boyfriend left me. Outside things. Outside things. Distractions. As long as I love me. As long as I can control my universe, who I am. What I can operate, what I can destroy, what I generate. That's why people, we call ourselves gods and goddesses, because we've come into ourselves and understanding that I'm too valuable of an asset to myself. I'm aware of myself enough that, yeah, I'm gonna have some issues in life still. We still gonna have issues. We're no different than anybody else. But we're able to process, analyze, and let go. And keep moving. Because we understand the paradigm we in. We understand this little game we in. We understand. And like Oprah said, like I've always been saying, hey, you don't get it right down here being this little human, this man, this whatever you is, this thing, hey, coming back. You coming back because you didn't fill your cup up. You didn't finish your mission, your task. We all have one, a purpose. But you're not going to find your purpose in somebody else talking to you, all in your ear. You ain't going to find your purpose in other people, other things. Your purpose is within you. And you ain't going to know how to get your purpose until you sit down and quiet yourself. And allow your true self to talk to you. Whisper to you. What did Oprah say? She give clues, nuggets, boy, just like LeBron James. They up there. Them people up there manifesting like a motherfucker. Up there, boy, they in themselves. I see it all now. Yeah. Yeah. You don't see them people yelling, screaming, hollering, shooting at nobody, try to kill them. Nah, they use their brain. Shit. They ain't tripping with y'all. Hiding that million. Y'all sit up there calling it voodoo and magic and all. Okay, God, what you want? You gonna lose though. You're valuable. Know you're valuable. You're priceless. Can't nobody be you but you. That's the most beautiful thing in the world. Think about that. Can't nobody be Sean but Sean. I got a V Sean out there. Me and his mother put his name together. V-E Sean. Vashawn. We call him V. You call him V Sean or Vashawn. He don't care. I call him V Sean. But he can't beat me. And a while, we I'd go off subject a little bit and say, you can't live through your kids. You shouldn't live through your kids and that. Shit. I wish people stop saying that crap. You can't live through them. They're an extension of you. How you not live through your kid when they're an extension of you? You don't force yourself to live on, put your paradigm on your kids. If you choose not to, you can. There's many have. Shit. You listen to John Elway's autobiography. He'll tell you. Troy Aikman, people like that. And dad was owner. Palmer, the Palmer brothers, quarterbacks. You're going to be quarterback. And you're going to go do this. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying about, in that culture, they push their kids to get them to the level they want to get. And they get to it, and them kids be like, man, thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mama. Thank you for being, man. I ain't, without you, I wouldn't have been here. We know. But over here, no, let them do what they want. And we see, let them do what they want. So go ahead and drop out of school, be shooting all in the streets. Let them be wild, savage ass dogs. Oh, okay. Let them do what they want. No, that's you not giving guidance where guidance is needed. That's you not putting work in where parental guidance and guardianship is needed. Because you don't have the skills, the know-how to get an individual to a level that everybody see them, man, a child talented. So yeah, I live through my kids to see them be at a higher plane than I could ever get to. But we got those out there that they can get somebody somewhere and they ain't never been nowhere. How you gonna get? How the hell do you do that? You ain't never accomplished nothing, never been nowhere. How you get somebody else to? It ain't finna happen. It's just gonna be a continuous cycle, and we have to stop that. But that's another video. We'll talk. Rising, grand rising. Got to get these children, got to get ourselves and reprogram how we think. Because if we can be the best dope boy out there, we could be the number 1% going to prison and jail. In the flip of the coin, we can be the best basketball player, the best football player, best singer. We can be the best crackhead. We can be the best crack maker, supplier. Black folk, anything we put our minds to, we can be the best. See that? Anything. It's good, bad. We still the best. So what your boy trying to tell you? What the God trying to instill to you? Why we can't be the best at loving each other? Why we can't be the best at picking each other up, giving each other their kudos while they living, they praises? Why we can't shine each other up? Why it can't be okay that you making it and I ain't, but one day I'm gonna be there? Our challenge. We do all these crate challenges and throw your mama from the train challenges and flip the dog upside down challenges and twerk your ass in these tight ass short challenges and shit. I challenge us. I challenge you, me. Step out, let's be different now. Step out and be your unique self. We got to stop the sheep stuff. Every time Jordan come out, everybody done. Every time iPhone come out, everybody done. Just like you. We get trapped. But I bring myself back to my realistic way of understanding. Boy, you in this world. But you ain't a part of it. Stop playing. You understand the world don't give a fuck about you? Hell, you ain't even a number. But you gotta care about yourself. It's gonna get tougher. There's a lot of you out there. I know it. I can feel it. I see you. I feel your vibes. We all scared of each other. You can tell the ones that ain't took the stuff in their body to the ones that has. The ones that have now they scared, don't know what's gonna go on. They, dive into yourself. The best way to protect yourself is to dive into yourself. Don't listen to people that don't know what the hell they talking about. Stop listening to people who don't know what they talking about, people. Black people, we got so many Joy House lords in this ghetto of ours. Oh, man. Do you see it? We got so many jailhouse lords that think they know what they talking about. Ain't read nothing. Ain't accomplished nothing. Ain't been nowhere. And ain't doing damn thing in their life but partying and harding. But they can tell you. Some great advice. That's our problem. You know, we're going to continue toxic behavior, toxic situations, as long as you stay in toxic environment. Untoxify it. Suicide's not the answer. Untoxify your environment. But first you have to untoxify yourself. Because once you untoxify yourself, then your spirit will take you away from the toxified environment. It'll help. I promise on everything. Some of you don't realize your spirit is aching for you to drop some of your toxicity. Just aching. Boy, once he stopped doing this, or once she stopped, man, once she started getting away from this and that, you know, I'm telling you, it's working. It's working on you. Knocking on your door. Boom, boom. Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Come on. They want to come in. Sit down. Sit down for 15 minutes for me. Just be quiet. Do it for a month. Do it for a month. What's today? Today, 22nd. 2-2. Right? So we in year of 2022. I look at it 2222. All right. Today's 2-2. January 2-2. Meditate with me for until February 22. 22nd. Cool? Meditate with me. Every day. 15 minutes. I say 15 for those that work. You got a busy life. Children. You single and you have the time. And you're not single and you still have the time. Do 30 for me. 30 minutes. Remember what we talked about? You work on your breathing. You shallow your breathing as if you're almost into a coma state. You'll feel like you're falling asleep. If you fall asleep, that's fine too. You'll eventually come through. Once you come through, don't wake up. Don't come fully woke. Stay in. Close your eyes back. And know that you're there to meditate. You shallow your breathing enough where that only thing you can hear is your heart. But it's rhythmic mode. It's a rhythmic mode. It's your voice command. It's one of your centers. It sends your signal to your intuition, your stomach. This is where you'll store your information. And this is where you talk from your higher to your lower. Okay, your intuition. You can call it the source. You can call it God. You can call it whatever you want. But it's yours because you called it. You'll know the information that you get, and if it's solid, right? Because it'll correspond with your heart. It'll connect. And in that moment, a lot of things going to happen. You're going to get through an emotional state. You'll know if it's real. You'll know if you're doing right. Because you'll either start feeling so many various types of feelings. And once you sit down in that, and you've done your 30 minutes, it'll register up here. And you'll go about your day. And you'll be led to. Good to you. You'll be led to the right things. In the right way. So I ask you, give me January 22nd today until February 22nd. Let's do this. Each day, make videos, put down in the comments. You know, I love people to start putting in the comments. Nobody's writing, but I understand why. All right. But don't hide no more. Don't hide with me. Don't hide with yourself. Let's talk. Therapy room out. Love you.